Don't feed them after midnight, because I've got 11 questions for you on movie taglines. It's multiple choice, so get excited. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. I do this show every single day. If you like trivia, if you like quizzing yourself, if you like learning some weird pop culture tidbits, you're in the right place. Thanks for checking it out. If you're brand new to the show, you can subscribe for new episodes every single day, and you can go back and check out the 250 other episodes we've done in the past 2 years. Go take a look at the feed and click on any topic that interests you. We've done some episodes on things like The Simpsons, if you like Simpsons trivia. We've done Scrubs, if you like the TV show Scrubs. We've done South Park. Those are 3 TV shows we've done on this show. If you want to quiz yourself on Scrubs, The Simpsons, or South Park, and other TV shows that don't start with S. So go back and check out all the different episode titles and click on the ones that interest you. That is the fun of this show. If you're interested, you click and listen. If you're like, marine biology, not for me, you skip that episode. That is why I do it daily. A little something for everybody. I am excited about the fall. It smells great outside, even in California, with not a huge climate change. We still get a different smell out here, and it smells, just like fall. Pumpkin spicy and leaves and things like that, and it's just a great time of year. I'm excited about it. I'm about to start watching the Halloween series as October starts here. And by series, I really just mean the first 2 movies. Usually the ones, I get to the first 2 and I'm like, I'm good. So I love the very first Halloween movie, filmed in South Pasadena. And we actually did an episode all about that. We did Halloween movies and I Love Lucy with my friends Danny and Kristen from Chicago. If you want to go back and check that one out. It was about a year ago, I think. And it was a very fun episode if you like Halloween movies. It's all about the whole franchise. And they got that new one coming out, that like remake kind of a deal with Jamie Lee Curtis and the original Shape actor. Forget his name off the top of my head, but the guy who played Michael Myers in the original one is playing him again. So that's kind of exciting. And if you like movies, today's episode is all about movie taglines. This is from a round I used about, almost 2 years ago now. And it is multiple choice, so I'll give you a movie tagline. We'll have some choices for you to choose from on what you think the tagline is. Now, the taglines are the things that usually go on the posters. Like I said in the intro, "Don't feed them after midnight" was the tagline for Gremlins, etc., etc. Castaway is like, he talks to a volleyball. No, that's not it. But that's all I remember from that movie. I'm sure that the tagline for Castaway is like, near or far, love never fades, or something like that. But yeah, there are a lot of fun ones in here. I think you will have some fun trying to figure these out. If you're a movie fan, this episode's for you. And like I said, we've done lots of other episodes on movies if you want to go back and check a few out. Speaking of movies, I'm looking at a copy of the movie The Stepfather. That's a fun horror movie about a stepfather who kills his family. And I got on VHS from a swap meet. Rummage sale at a trailer park near my house, and that is not as bad as it sounds. It was actually a great little event, and I got it for $1. So I have never seen that on VHS outside of a store in like the 80s or 90s, and I'm like, I'm buying this, and I have it. So we'll be sending some fun stuff out if you like old VHS tapes, if you like wax trading card packs from the 80s and 90s, if you like Elf trading cards, you can throw a few bucks my way, and I'll send you a pack on patreon.com/trivia with buds. Go on there, click around, see what you want to donate to the show, and based on your donation, I will send you a bunch of cool stuff. Go do that. Join the other 20 people or so that really dig this show and help it grow bigger and better every single day. Trivia is my full-time job. I host events all around the country, specifically in Southern California, and I do this show every day, and it's my favorite thing to do. And I get to hang out with my kids during the day, who you can hear in the background of a lot of episodes lately. So if you support this show, that is what you're supporting, and I really, really appreciate it. Go to patreon.com/trivia with buds and check out all the goods. We're going to jump into this episode right now. It's all about movie taglines, so here we go. All right, here's question number 1 for movie taglines. Again, these are all multiple choice, so let's see how you do. Question number 1. Here's the tagline. He charges $10, but he's willing to negotiate. Was that Bad News Bears, Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, Drill Bit Taylor, or Happy Gilmore? Question number 1, movie taglines. He charges $10, but he's willing to negotiate. Bad News Bears, Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, Drill Bit Taylor, or Happy Gilmore? Question number 2. This ain't no chick flick. Is that The Hunger Games Catching Fire, Kill Bill Volume 1, You've Got Mail, or Chicken Run? Question number 2. This ain't no chick flick. Is that The Hunger Games Catching Fire, Kill Bill Volume 1, You've Got Mail, or Chicken Run? Question number 3. See It with a Bud. That's like me. See It with a Bud. Is it Air Bud, Dazed and Confused, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or I Love You Man? Question number 3. See It with a Bud. Is it Air Bud, Dazed and Confused, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or I Love You Man? Question number 4. Don't Go in the Water. Is that Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, Lake Placid, or Friday the 13th? Question number 4. Don't Go in the Water. Is that Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, Lake Placid, or Friday the 13th? Question number 5. Reality is a thing of the past. Is that Speed Racer, Reality Bites, The Matrix, or Tron? Number 5. Reality is a thing of the past. Speed Racer, Reality Bites, The Matrix, or Tron? Question number 6. You won't know the facts until you've seen the fiction. Is that Stranger Than Fiction, Pulp Fiction, Ed Wood, or The Notebook? Number 6. You won't know the facts until you've seen the fiction. That's Stranger Than Fiction, Pulp Fiction, Ed Wood, or The Notebook? Question number 7. Someone has taken their love of sequels one step too far. Is it Dumb and Dumber 2, Batman Returns, Saw 2, or Scream 2? Number 7. Someone has taken their love of sequels one step too far. Is that Dumb and Dumber 2, Batman Returns, Saw 2, or Scream 2? Question number 8, movie taglines. If at first you don't succeed, lower your standards. Is that Tommy Boy, Liar Liar, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, or Deadpool? Number 8, if at first you don't succeed, lower your standards. Tommy Boy, Liar Liar, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, or Deadpool? Question number 9, 3% body fat, 1% brain activity. Is that Ghost World, The Nutty Professor, Zoolander, or Billy Madison? Number 9, 3% body fat, 1% brain activity. Ghost World, The Nutty Professor, Zoolander, or Billy Madison? 2 questions left. Number 10, this Christmas, the snow hits the fan. Is that A Christmas Story, The Santa Claus, Elf, or Miracle on 34th Street? Number 10, this Christmas, the snow hits the fan. Is that A Christmas Story, The Santa Claus, Elf, or Miracle on 34th Street? And the bonus 2-point question, what monster movie used the tagline, Size Does Matter, in 1998? Question number 11, your 2-point question, what monster movie used the tagline, Size Does Matter, in 1998? All right, that's it for the questions on movie taglines. We'll be right back in just a second with the answers. All right, here we go, everybody. These were movie taglines. Let's see how you did. Number 1, he charges $10, but he's willing to negotiate. The answer was Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. That is a movie that is not that great, but is pretty funny. And the sequel to that movie is even worse, but like funnier somehow. I really laughed hard watching the sequel to that movie in college. And I know it's not very good, but I loved it. Number 2, this ain't no chick flick. The answer was Chicken Run. There you go. So it's not a chick flick, but it's about chickens. And Mel Gibson is the voice of one of the chickens. Number 3, See It with a Bud. That's a movie I'd see with you. And it's not Air Bud. It's not Bill and Ted. It's not I Love You Man, although I thought this was the toughest question because it could have been any of those. It is Dazed and Confused. Dazed and confused. Bring your paddle. Bring your bud and your paddle. Number 4, don't go in the water, of course, is Jaws. That's a famous tagline for the movie Jaws. Number 5, reality as a thing of the past. This could be any of them too. Speed Racer, Reality Bites, The Matrix, or Tron. Answer was The Matrix. Red pill, blue pill. What are you taking? Number 6, you won't know the facts until you've seen the fiction. It was Pulp Fiction, 1994's Pulp Fiction. Number 7, someone has taken their love of sequels one step too far. This was Scream 2. That opening scene, they go to the movies. Mekhi Phifer gets stabbed through a metal bathroom wall. I always thought that was weird. I'm like, knives are strong, but are you really going through metal to get to the guy's head? Nobody hears that? I don't know. Number 8, if at first you don't succeed, lower your standards. That's Tommy Boy, my wife's family's favorite movie of all time. Tommy Boy, fat guy, little coat. Number 9, 3% body fat, 1% brain activity. That was Zoolander, the school for kids who can't read good. That's a quote, right? Number 9, Zoolander. Number 10, this Christmas the snow hits the fan. That was the Santa Claus. Tim Allen gets fat and puts on the suit and grows a beard. It's fun. Saw it in theaters with my parents, 1994-ish. 5, maybe. Number 11, bonus for 2 points. What monster movie used the tagline "Size Does Matter" in 1998? This was kind of a big reboot. Matthew Broderick was in it, and it was Godzilla. My friend Steve Nelson had some Godzilla toys. I was never into Godzilla, but remember watching that movie. And at the end, there's like an egg. They're like, oh, it's another Godzilla, I think. Spoiler alert. There's another Godzilla. Those are your answers to movie taglines. Hopefully you got some right, or you learned some stuff, or you hate movies and skip this episode, and you can't even hear the sound of my voice right now congratulating you or telling you that you missed them. So thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it. If you have any episode topics you'd like to do, you can shoot me an email, and I might consider them. But if you want to guarantee that I do them on the show, maybe you're like, where's the goddamn Pokemon episode? Where is it? Maybe you want that in your life. Donate $5 or more on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/trivia with buds and throw a few bucks, and I will make sure I do that within the month. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.